Welcome to the spoken tutorial on parsing data. In this tutorial, we will learn to split a string using a delimiter, remove the leading, trailing and all white spaces in a string, and convert between different built-in data types. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 16.04 operating system, Python 3.4.3 and IPython 5.1.0. To practice this tutorial, you should know how to use lists. If not, see the relevant Python tutorials on this website. First, let us understand what is meant by parsing data. Parsing the data is reading data in text form. It is converted into a form which can be used for computations. Next, we will learn about split function. Split function breaks up a larger string into smaller strings using a defined separator. If no argument is specified, then whitespace is used as default separator. The syntax is str.split inside parenthesis argument. The split function parses a string and returns an array of tokens. This is called string tokenizing. Let us first open the terminal by pressing Ctrl-Alt-T keys simultaneously. Type IPython 3 and press Enter. Let us initialize the Pylab package. Type $pylab and press Enter. From here onwards, please remember to press the Enter key after typing every command on the terminal. Let us define a variable str1 as string data type. Type str1 is equal to inside double quotes welcome to insert some white spaces then Python tutorials. We can have any number of white spaces between 2 and Python tutorials. But all the spaces are treated as one space. Now we are going to split this string on whitespace. Type str1.split open and close parenthesis. As we can see, we get a list of strings. Let us take another example for split function with argument. Type as shown. Type x.split inside parenthesis inside single quotes semicolon. We get a list of strings separated by comma. Pause the video. Try this exercise and then resume the video. Split x using space as argument. Is it same as splitting without an argument? Switch to the terminal for the solution. Type b is equal to x.split open and close parenthesis. Type c is equal to x.split inside parenthesis and inside single quotes space. Type b. Type c. We can see that splitting without argument is same as giving space as argument. Splitting the string without argument will split the string separated by any number of spaces. And giving space as argument will split the sentence specifically on single whitespace. Let us recall the variable str1. Now we will split this string without argument. Type b is equal to str1 dot split open and close parenthesis. Type c is equal to str1 dot split inside parenthesis and inside single quotes space. Type b. Type c. As you can see here, b is not equal to c, since c has white spaces as entries whereas b has only words. Next, we will learn about strip method. Strip function removes all leading and trailing white spaces in a string. Let us define a string by typing unstripped is equal to inside double quotes space hello world space. Now to remove the white space, type unstripped dot strip open and close parenthesis. We can see that strip removes all the white spaces in the beginning and at the end of the string. After splitting and stripping, we get a list of strings with leading and trailing spaces stripped off. Now we shall look at converting strings into floats and integers. Type mark underscore str is equal to inside double quotes 1.25. Note that 1.25 is a string and not a float as it is within double quotes. Type mark is equal to float inside parenthesis mark underscore str. Here we are converting string to float. Type inside parenthesis mark underscore str. This tells you the data type of mark underscore str, that is string. Type inside parenthesis mark. This shows mark is a float data type. We can see that string is converted to float. Now we can perform mathematical operations on them. Pause the video. Try this exercise and then resume the video. What happens if you type int inside parenthesis inside double quotes 1.25 in the terminal? Switch to the terminal for the solution. Type int inside parenthesis inside double quotes 1.25. We can see a value error. We cannot convert a string to integer directly. Let us see the correct solution for this. Type dcml underscore str is equal to inside double quotes 1.25. Type flt is equal to float inside parenthesis dcml underscore str. Here we are converting the string into float as we cannot directly convert it into integer. Type flt. Type number is equal to int inside parenthesis flt. We are now converting float into integer. Type number. We got the output as integer. This is how we should convert strings into floats and integers. Next, we will use a data file to parse the data. Let me open the file student_record.txt in text editor. The file student_record.txt is available in the code files link of this tutorial. Please download it in your home directory and use it. We will first read the file line by line and parse each record in this file. It contains records of students and their marks in the State Secondary Board examination. It has 1,80,000 lines of records. We are going to read it and process this data. Each line in the file is a set of fields separated by semicolons. Consider a sample record from this file. The following are the fields in any given line: region code, roll number, name, marks of 5 subjects, total marks. Open a new text editor. Type the code as shown. Let me explain this program. We have already learnt for loop in earlier tutorial. The for loop will process the student records and split the fields of each record. The math marks are then converted to float. Then it is appended and stored as a list in a variable math_marks_a for region code A. Save the file as marks.py in the home directory. Switch to the terminal. Execute the file with %sign run space marks.py. Switch back to the editor. Now we have all the math marks for region A in the list math_marks_A. Add the below lines to calculate the mean of math marks for region A. For this, we just have to sum the math marks and divide by the length. Note that the length will give the number of students in region A. Let us save this file. Switch to the terminal. Execute the file again with the %sign run space marks.py. Hence, we got our final output. Here, the mean value for region A is calculated roughly for 1,80,000 records. This is how we split and read a huge data and perform computations on it. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. In this tutorial, we learned to tokenize a string, split a string separated by delimiters with the split function, remove white spaces using the strip function, convert data types of numbers from one type to another, parse input data and perform computations on it. Here are some self-assessment questions for you to solve. How do you split the string Guido, Rosam, Python to get the words? What does int inside parenthesis inside double quotes 20.0 produce? And the answers: first, line dot split inside parenthesis inside single quotes, comma. Second, int inside parenthesis inside double quotes 20.0 will give an error because converting a string directly into integer is not possible. Please post your timed queries in this forum. Please post your general queries on Python in this forum. FOSSEE team coordinates the TBC project. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD Government of India. For more details, visit this website. This is Priya from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for watching.